था। पर आप अगर 100 पे करते रहोगे तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं आएगी आपको। तो लाइव स्ट्रीम वो 4 मिनट से चल रही तो लाइव स्ट्रीम वो 4 मिनट से चल रही
हेलो।
तो लाइव स्ट्रीम वो 4 मिनट से चल रही
हेलो। हेलो।
तो लाइव स्ट्रीम वो 4 मिनट से चल रही
हेलो। हेलो।
तो लाइव स्ट्रीम वो 4 मिनट से चल रही
हेलो। हेलो।
तो लाइव स्ट्रीम वो 4 मिनट से चल रही
हेलो। हेलो।
तो लाइव स्ट्रीम वो 4 मिनट से चल रही
हेलो। हेलो।
तो लाइव स्ट्रीम वो 4 मिनट से चल रही
हेलो। हेलो।
तो लाइव स्ट्रीम वो 4 मिनट से चल रही
हेलो। हेलो।
तो लाइव स्ट्रीम वो 4 मिनट से चल रही
हेलो। हेलो।
तो लाइव स्ट्रीम वो 4 मिनट से चल रही
हेलो।
Never hear the end
Hello.
of this.
तो लाइव स्ट्रीम वो 4 मिनट से चल रही
Set you up, man. Never hear the end
Hello.
of this.
तो लाइव स्ट्रीम वो 4 मिनट से चल रही
Set you up, man. Never hear the end
Hello.
of this.
तो लाइव स्ट्रीम वो 4 मिनट से चल रही
talking about keyframe intervals. Why are we talking about this? These are the presets that aren't talked about at all, really, and people just screw around with them. Their streams trying to lag or look bad, and you don't quite know what to do, and they just give up on streaming, and we don't want that to happen. So let's jump right in. So what are keyframe intervals, or specifically keyframes? Keyframes are the points in a video where the entire frame is sent instead of just the differences of a frame. Having a keyframe interval of 2 means it takes at most 2 seconds for the viewer to catch up to the point where they can properly display the feed. This is specifically for Twitch, since there are a lot of people that watch on mobile and they just need that slight buffer to catch up with the stream to watch it smoothly. So moving on to CPU presets. What a CPU preset basically does, the faster it is, the less CPU processing power goes into encoding an image. It has all to do with how much CPU you can use. The slower it is, the more CPU power it will take, the better the image will look. Need that slight.
Hey guys, I want to show you, and my problem was that I was using 20% of CPU. And use the sharpening, scaling, common values. If you're streaming, you should use 24 NTSC unless you're streaming live from a sports event or something, but otherwise leave it at 24 NTSC. That's plenty of motion. Then what is more important for live streaming is usually audio, so keep that at sample rate 44. And there's also the this is not important, peak. Let's leave that. And in output, the most important thing is put the encoder, especially if you have a GPU card, put it on NVNCH264. Don't put it on this one because this will use up all of your CPU. Put it on this one, and rate control CBR. Bitrate, put on 6000. If you're streaming at 1080p with audio at actually I see that the audio rate is too high, so let's lower that. 192 is completely sufficient. Let's put everything on 192. And audio track, good, so let's put that one in. So there was still one error here. Put that on NVENC. If you have a GPU card, put it on 6000. Put your keyframe, that's also very important, on 2. I don't know what's he saying here. He's like GPU 0, 1. It's probably selecting which GPU it's selecting. GPU setting, we could look that up. GPU setting under streaming. It's probably selecting which GPU it's selecting. GPU setting, we could look that up. GPU setting under streaming. It's probably selecting which GPU it's selecting. GPU setting, we could look that up. GPU setting.
Hello.